Tomorrow is your Unit 4 test. First, it'll be your first grade of the second quarter. What I'm showing you up on the board, like usual, is up on Classroom, unit test topics. All right, so this is where this can be found tonight if you want to take a look back at those topics. Let me just go over a couple things, get more detail so you know exactly what to expect. There will be two out of the 9 questions are proofs, 8 points each. One will involve an isosceles triangle, and I say a tough proof, I mean a level 3 proof. Okay, where you might have to prove another pair of triangles to get some parts to prove another pair congruent. I don't know, like in your packet, if those are really considered level 3 or not, but I will let you know there is an extra review posted on Classroom that contains those tougher triangle ones if you want to try it with an answer key. Also on there, I'll talk about it now, are algebra type questions. Because remember, you can't just lock in on proofs. All right, that's 2 out of the 9 questions. There's 7 other questions that are probably going to have to deal with algebra tomorrow. And so if you want some algebra practice, it's right here. Just a heads up, if you do decide to do some of these questions in the additional review, I think there's 16 pages of questions and proofs here. And then let me go to the end. Brings it up. Yep, we're getting there. Yep, right at the end. So here are the last couple questions. Then starts the answer key. Okay. Yes, Fiona.
Like on the quiz, is it gonna be like where you like say if it's true or false of like the proving triangles?
No, there will be none of that.
Okay.
There will be no are these triangles congruent or not. Give the method. Nope, that was on the quiz. That will not be there. So 2 proofs, 8 points apiece. Just a reminder. Let's review this. 5 methods of proving triangles congruent. Because everyone seems to think there's only 4 and you forget about the 5th one we spent a whole day on. What do we got? 5 methods? Side, side, side. Angle, side, angle. Side, angle, side. Angle, angle, side. And yes, remember that has to be a right triangle. Now, again, doesn't mean right triangle equals HL, but it has to be a right triangle where you have the hypotenuse and a leg congruent to each other. Up next, I have understanding the isosceles triangle. So what am I trying to get through with that? Couple things here. I think we're all pretty good with isosceles triangle has 2 sides congruent, right? We're all good there. It also has what? Don't assume it's the bottom 2. Don't assume it's the bottom 2. That's an isosceles triangle, isn't it? But is the bottom 2 congruent? No. Pay it, because I'm going to try to trick. I'm telling you, I'm going to try to trick you tomorrow. Okay, where it's another 2 sides where it does not end up being the bottom 2 congruent to each other. All right, so make sure you are aware of that. Let's see, what else did I want with isosceles triangles? I think that's about it. Just a reminder that it does. Oh, and the vocab too. Know your vocab, as in this angle is called the vertex angle. This is a leg, base, and base angles. Because I may not say angle A, I might say the vertex angle equals 46 degrees, and you got to know where to put the vertex angle. It's the non-congruent angle. So, okay, all good there. Questions so far? Exterior angle theorem, you had this on your quiz, and I may retest you on it tomorrow. Why not? Just stops the steam of class. Exterior angle. How to find it. There's a theorem for it. I'm just going to go here and not waste time. What's angle 1 equal to? Angle 3 plus angle 4, right? I don't know if anybody did this on their quiz or not, but please make sure you read what angle I'm asking for. I believe on the quiz I asked for the exterior angle, and some of you provided the interior instead. Okay, so just please read it over carefully what angle you are looking for. I'm not saying I'm going to do that again, but Just read carefully, please. Read carefully. You don't want to have lightning strike twice. And then there's one more up here. Why do I have CPCTC up here? All right. I'm not interested that you know what the letters are or you put them in the correct order. What is it used for? All right. You got to know tomorrow, what is CPCTC used for? Here's what it's used for. What do you know about those two triangles? You should know they're congruent. By what method? Okay, ready? Here's what your mind is saying right now. That's all. That is all I have given you, right? That is all I have given you. In your mind right now, you're saying the triangles are congruent because BD is a shared side. So by side angle side, they're congruent. Now, go deeper tomorrow. Go deeper. Yes, the triangles are congruent. So are angles A and C. So is BC and... Guys, look at all you're giving me right now, and all I gave you was that diagram with those markings. Okay, I need more than the triangles are congruent. You got to go from here to here tomorrow. Okay, I'm not going to say anything else, but that's the deeper level I need you to go thinking-wise tomorrow. Is, okay, I've given you a pair of sides, some right angles. Oh! Shared, congruent, all the parts are congruent now. Okay, that's the level I need you to be at on some of these questions tomorrow. So that's what I mean by CPCTC. I don't care you know the 5 letters and in what order, know what it represents. Okay, if the triangles are congruent, so are all the darn parts. All good there? Okay, so where can we study from? And also too, before I talk about that, that is what we are locked in on today. This was my fault. I should have stopped it on Monday from happening. I don't care about your test later on in the week. I don't care. Okay, we're focused on math today, not any other subject. All right, I should have cut that off Monday, but that was my fault. But I will cut it off today. I don't care about the other tests you got coming up later on in the week. We're locked in on tomorrow. Go to page 40 for me. If you're not there already, go to page 40. 40 and 41 have 4 proofs on it. Again, guys, can you please not just focus on the proofs? There's 2 of them out of 9 questions. All right, you got to try some algebra out. Try some algebra. Where can you get algebra practice? You have textbook questions up above. All those answers are in the back of the packet. And I just showed you up on Classroom, there are 2 extra reviews, proofs and algebra. Okay, so try to get some algebra questions in during your review today. I will be after school if you need anything. Tomorrow we're going to come in. You'll have the test right on your desk with a divider, and we're going to get going. Any questions? Okay, look, we're locked in here. I'm giving you plenty of time to use me as a resource as well and get as many practice questions that you can. Again, I don't care about your other classes. I do, but not right now. All right, so let's get going.